Roman Reigns returns. Shocking twist on SmackDown. Fire. WWE Breaking News 2025. WWE logo flashes. SmackDown highlights roll. Roman Reigns' silhouette appears. WWE Universe. Brace yourselves, because the Tribal Chief is back, and he didn't come alone. Roman Reigns just made his shocking return to SmackDown, and fans are losing it all over social media. What happened? Who did he confront? And is the bloodline about to rise again? Let's dive into all the details. Before we get into this explosive twist, hit that like button if you love WWE drama, subscribe for breaking wrestling news, and drop a fire in the comments if you've ever acknowledged the Tribal Chief. Let's go! The return that rocked SmackDown. After nearly 4 months off WWE television, Roman Reigns made his triumphant return on the June 20, 2025 episode of SmackDown, and trust me, it was worth the wait. The lights went out. The arena held its breath. And then, "Head of the table" echoed through the stadium speakers. The crowd exploded. The camera cut to Roman slowly walking down the ramp, but this wasn't the same Reigns we last saw. He looked darker, meaner, more dangerous. But that's not all. He brought backup. Standing behind him was Jacob Fatu, making his official WWE debut. The long-rumored bloodline expansion is finally happening, and it looks like Roman's about to rebuild a new dynasty. Question for you. Do you think Jacob Fatu will become the next enforcer of the bloodline, or will he eventually challenge Roman himself? Let me know in the comments below. Mind-blowing! What happened in the ring? Roman didn't just show up to wave at fans. He interrupted a segment between Solo Sikoa and Kevin Owens, and boom, tensions exploded. Solo tried to act like he was in control, but Reigns snatched the mic and said, "This table belongs to me." He then stared down Solo and walked right past him. No hug, no handshake, nothing. Cold. Bam! What does it mean? Is Roman Reigns about to feud with Solo? Is the bloodline civil war finally happening? Or will they join forces again, this time with Jacob Fatu as the secret weapon? This is WWE at its best. Family, betrayal, legacy, and raw power. WrestleMania 41? A new bloodline era? With WrestleMania 41 just around the corner, rumors are heating up. A full bloodline reunion? We don't have all the answers yet, but one thing is clear. Roman Reigns is back to claim his island of relevancy. Let's hear from you. Do you still acknowledge Roman Reigns as your tribal chief? Should the bloodline reunite or be destroyed from within? Drop your answers in the comments. I read every one of them. If you want more WWE updates, breaking news, and storyline predictions, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a moment of the action. And hey, if you're still reading, you're part of the bloodline now. Welcome to the family. Fire. Solo Sikoa fires back. The bloodline begins to crack. Host. Serious tone. Last week, Roman Reigns shocked the world with his return on SmackDown. But if you thought that was the end of the story, you were dead wrong. Because this week, it wasn't Roman who made headlines, it was Solo Sikoa. And let's just say, the bloodline civil war might be closer than we think. If you're hyped for the most intense WWE storyline of 2025, then go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments. Is Solo ready to lead the bloodline, or is he just a shadow of Roman Reigns? Solo Sikoa breaks his silence. The following SmackDown episode opened with Solo Sikoa in the ring, Not with his usual silent stare, but with a microphone in hand. That's right, Solo Sikoa spoke. And his words? Hot. Roman, you left. I stayed. I ran this table when you were gone. You think you can just come back and act like nothing changed? Think again. The crowd gasped. Even Paul Heyman looked shocked at ringside. Paul Heyman, torn between two kings. As Solo continued speaking, the camera kept cutting to Paul Heyman, who was visibly distressed. For years, Heyman had been loyal to Roman Reigns, but during Roman's absence, it was Solo who kept the bloodline going. Now, both men are back, and it's clear Heyman is caught in the middle. Question for you. Do you think Paul Heyman will betray Roman and side with Solo, or will he stay loyal to the tribal chief? Comment below. We want to know what side you're on. Bomb. Jacob Fatu makes a statement. Later in the show, Jacob Fatu had his first WWE match, and wow, this guy is a monster. In less than 3 minutes, he destroyed Ridge Holland, showcasing insane power, speed, and charisma. But after the match, he didn't celebrate with Roman. He stared into the camera and simply said, "I'm here for the throne." What does that mean? Is he going after Solo, Roman, or both? The Bloodline War begins. By the end of the episode, WWE confirmed a major tag team match for next week. Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga versus Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu. This isn't just a match. This is a message. The bloodline is no longer united. It's now brother versus brother. Tribal son versus tribal chief. The war has begun. Final thoughts. This storyline is getting deeper, darker, and more personal with every episode, and we're just getting started. Let's hear from you. Who will win this bloodline battle, Solo or Roman? Will Jacob Fatu betray Roman next? Should Heyman become the kingmaker between them? Drop your answers in the comments. We might feature your comment in the next video. If you love WWE drama, family feuds, and epic power struggles, this is your moment. Hit that like button. Subscribe for Chapter 3. And turn on bell notifications so you never miss what's next in the Bloodline saga. This is not just wrestling. This is legacy. Bloodline Civil War storyline. This one brings the feud to an epic close with twists, betrayal, and legacy-defining moments, perfect for a YouTube long video or multi-part story content. WWE Universe, it's over. Or maybe it's just begun. Because what happened at WrestleMania 41 was not just the end of a feud. It was the end of an era. Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa, tribal combat, one final time. And by the end of the night, the bloodline would never be the same again. Bell, before we begin. Like this video if you followed this bloodline story from the beginning. And comment below. Do you acknowledge the new tribal chief? The main event, WrestleMania 41, Tribal Combat 2. The stadium was silent with tension. The match was brutal. No pinfalls, no countouts, no DQ. Just one rule. The loser leaves the table forever. Roman Reigns walked in alone. No Paul Heyman. Solo Sikoa entered wearing war paint, representing the future of the Anoa'i family. Chairs, spears, Samoan spikes, blood. This wasn't just wrestling, it was a family war. For 25 minutes, they tore each other apart, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Broken. The twist. Heyman's final decision. When Roman had Solo down and ready for the final spear, Paul Heyman entered the ring holding the tribal necklace, the symbol of the family leadership. Roman reached for it. And then it happened. Heyman dropped the necklace at Solo's feet. The crowd gasped. Roman's face turned to shock and then rage. Before Roman could react, Samoan spike. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns defeated. Legacy ends. The referee raised Solo's hand. The ring announcer declared, the winner and new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa. Roman Reigns lay in the center of the ring, motionless. Heyman, with tears in his eyes, turned his back on the man he once called my tribal chief. The crowd stood in silence. Crown, a new king rises. Solo lifted the necklace, looked at the sky, and said, I didn't want this, but I earned it. And just like that, a new era began. The bloodline, reborn, but this time with a leader who carved his own path. Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Zilla Fatu joined him on the stage, the future of the dynasty. No longer the little brother. Solo Sikoa is now the tribal chief. WWE, what this means for WWE. Roman Reigns is expected to take a long hiatus, possibly until SummerSlam. The bloodline will now be led by Solo, with a darker, more aggressive tone. Jacob Fatu is rumored to face Cody Rhodes for the undisputed title soon. Heyman's allegiance has shifted, again. Now it's your turn. Comment below. Did Heyman do the right thing? Should Roman Reigns return as a face or stay gone? Do you accept Solo Sikoa as your tribal chief? We're reading every comment, and the best ones will be featured in our next upload. If this storyline kept you glued to your screen for months, if you love WWE storytelling, twists, betrayals, and legacy drama, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you're ready for the next chapter of the Bloodline. Because while this war is over, the Empire has just begun. Crown fire.